welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan if you're new here. Today I thought I'd do the video of my first signs that I thought I was pregnant and kind of how I found out in a way. If you're more curious, you should check out the video that I did pretty much announcing my pregnancy and everything. It goes a little bit more into detail, more of how I found out and kind of the roller coaster ride it was. So definitely go check out that video. I'll link it down below if you are curious. I will be looking on my phone just because I wrote them down more towards because I'm at the edge of my second trimester. So these I wrote down a lot closer to when I would have felt them and everything. The first biggest sign for me is I had terrible morning sickness. I was nauseous all the time. It sucked. It was terrible. It went on that for quite a while of my first trimester. The next sign for me was that my little TMI, where my boobs were getting sore, and for me this has never been something I felt even during a period. So for me it was off. I was like, something's different. This isn't what I had before. I've never experienced that basically, like during any of my periods that I've had. So for me that was like the biggest sign that either I was pregnant or something was wrong. So the other thing was I was extremely tired all of my first trimester. The first few weeks it was extremely bad. I'm used to working like 2 jobs, or I was out doing like DoorDash and stuff like all the time. Being that exhausted was like new for me. I never experienced that, and I was still working a full-time job at the time. So it was just really hard. It was not a fun time, but yes, I was very tired all the time. I could easily take a nap, which I have insomnia, so this was like a new thing for me, taking naps, and still a new thing. That was one of my biggest signs too. The obvious sign is I was peeing more. This just kind of comes with pregnancy. It wasn't like a major difference. It wasn't like a really big sign, but when I went back and thought about it, I was going to the bathroom more. The other thing is I have a low iron and I normally feel dizzy, but I was feeling it more often, which when you're pregnant you are, you know, going through a lot more when it comes to, you know, where your blood needs to go and everything. I was feeling a lot more dizzy every time I'd get up, and it was just really hard. I think that also added to being tired, is just because it was hard to get up. Obviously a tell sign, my period wasn't there, but for me, I kind of explained it more in that other video. My period was off for a few months, so it wasn't like a clear tell sign that I was pregnant, but yeah, obviously my period wasn't there. One of like the biggest signs for me was that things started to taste just a little bit different. Not gone, it was not COVID, but things did taste a little bit different. Like some of the pops that I used to like tasted gross. The sweet coffee that I normally drink, because if you don't know me, you normally get a really sweet coffee from Dunkin', but now I like the taste of espresso, which I never liked before. I don't drink it a lot, by the way, before people come at me. I know you're not supposed to drink it all the time. I don't drink it a lot. I get it very rarely because of this, but that was something that was definitely different for me. And more for the pop, it was more of the light colored pop I couldn't drink anymore. I had to drink like dark colored pop. Like I normally drink a lot of Mountain Dew. Still drink a lot of Dr. Pepper, but we had to go more towards the Dr. Pepper route, which I was not mad about. But another thing that also kind of lured me is that I was craving chocolate. Now, I know, pretty common thing, but I don't like chocolate. I only like white chocolate or milk chocolate, and I was craving just like chocolate, like a Hershey's bar. That was another sign. Those were the signs that I could think of when I came out of my first, or when I was at the end of my first trimester. I can't really think of any more that I can remember off the top of my head. It was also, like I said, a whirlwind going on. If you guys have any crazy symptoms that you experienced, or if you want to just tell me how far along you are, let me know in the comments down below. Also feel free to hit that subscribe button while you're there. Thumbs up button if I should do more videos on pregnancy, even though I'm kind of coming towards the end. But I will see you guys next time.